Hi, this is John with Salt Creek Farmstead. We've been doing the 12 days of prepping, and we're going to go over stuff that would be in your house, like you keep under your bed. Depending on what your budget is, you could go with something that's cheaper. You don't get as much protein or as many calories, but it'll get you through. You can get something midline that has a decent amount of protein, decent amount of carbs, but the calories are lacking a little bit. Or you can go with something that's quite a bit more expensive. The first thing I want to go over is this is a Mainstay ration bar, and they only have a 5-year shelf life, so they're not something you're going to use forever. But you can put them in your trunk or your backpack. They're pretty heavy to keep in a backpack, but it's not enough to sustain you if you're hiking out or anything like that. But it gives you something to fill your stomach, and it's full of vitamins and stuff. It tastes like shortbread, and it's really good. I've actually opened them up and tasted it. The next one is, we bought this. It's a 72-hour kit from Food for Patriots or Patriot Pantry. I wanted to go over a little bit on that one. I haven't tasted the food from them, but just go over a couple of facts. They come in a 4-serving pack, so you need instructions for the whole pouch. Not something you want to keep in your backpack or anything, because you're going to need a big pot. You're going to need to heat it up, obviously. It needs 5 cups of water, and there's 4 servings per container, and there's a lot of carbs in it, and only 8 grams of protein. So if you double up the serving size, which is what most people do, you get 16 grams of protein, and you will get about 800 calories, 900 calories. And that's the blue ribbon creamy rice, which all the calories are going to be carbs. The stew one is the same situation, but the calorie count is only 200 calories per serving. So you're gonna, if you double that up, that's 400 calories. Again, 7 grams of protein and a lot of carbs. So that's what we're seeing with this. Is it's not very calorie dense, not very protein dense, and a lot of carbs, but it will keep you alive and until you can get some more help. It's just mostly just soups. I think that's why it's so carbohydrate dense. This is a potato soup. It only has 3 grams of protein and 200 calories per serving and 30 carbs per serving. So you basically would need to eat this whole thing yourself to get a good meal content. So that was cheap though. I got them on sale for, I think it was a $10 for the kit, and I bought 4 of them. So it's not the end all be all. It's not, if that's all you want to do, then it's fine. It'll keep you something in your belly, but it's not going to sustain you with a lot of protein to get through if you're hiking out or anything. But again, that's not something you're going to put in your pack. That's to get you want to share that with another person. So you would want to buy 2 kits to get 3 days for 2 people. And from what I've been told, it's pretty good, but like I said, I haven't tested that particular thing. I've tested other stuff, but not that. Next, we're going to move on to what more. This is Mountain House. Again, none of these are sponsored. Mountain House is a little bit better. That bucket has 12 pouches, 4 pouches of breakfast, and you get 8 pouches of an entree. You're going to get between 400 and 500 calories per pouch, and you're going to get 20 grams of protein for this stew per pouch, and carbs are way up there, the 50 grams. And then this is just an egg. It's 22 grams of protein, not a lot of calories, but you're only getting 12 grams of carbs. That's what I used to use when I was backpacking as a scout, was Mountain House. That was what we all used. And it was fine. It tastes good. If I remember right, it was really pretty decent. Well, there's been a lot of technology differences since I was a kid, and there's been a lot of new brands coming out that have really advanced and have better flavor profile if you want something that's more palatable. They are more expensive. This is my son's favorite. This is what he uses. He uses the Peak Refuel, and I bought this bucket as part of our 72-hour kit. And it comes with 12 pouches, 2 granolas, 2 biscuits and gravy, and then you have 3 different dinner entree meals. So you get 12 pouches, and each pouch, other than the granola is not very much. I consider that more of a snack. But each pouch is, this biscuits and gravy is 1,100 calories, and you get 34 grams of protein per pouch and 50 grams of carbs. So you got a good mix of that there. The chicken and rice is a little less on the calories. You get 740. Same thing on the protein. You get 40 grams of protein, so it's good protein. Pasta marinara is up there at 1,000 calories and 49 grams of protein. That is the cream of the crop when it comes to, as far as I'm concerned, something that has enough protein, enough carbs, and enough, and it's really good. To get you through, you probably only need, I mean, if you're on a 2,000 calorie diet, you only need to eat twice a day. So you could have a week's worth in that bucket. I paid $150, $160 for that bucket. It's not available on Amazon right now, but you can get Peak at pretty much any of your hunting stores. They sell it everywhere, and it is, from what I've been told by all the hunters and backpackers, that's the one to get. That's affordable, palatable, and gives you the right nutrients that you need. Depending on what your budget is, you could go with something that's cheaper. You don't get as much protein or as many calories, but it'll get you through. You can get something midline that has a decent amount of protein, decent amount of carbs, but the calories are lacking a little bit. Or you can go with something that's quite a bit more expensive. We're talking almost double. We're talking about $8 to $9 a pouch for Mountain House if you were to buy it individual. You're talking about $12 to $15 a pouch for the Peak if you buy that individual and not by the buckets. I recommend buying it by the buckets. Yes, it's more up front, but then you just store everything in a bucket and it's really nice. And then if you need to get it for a hunting trip or whatever, you have it. If power goes out or there's a problem with food at the stores or whatever, you have at least a week worth of stuff for a couple $100. That's going to do it for today's video. If you have any other suggestions on the types of freeze-dried foods, backpacking foods that you like, let us know in the comments. If I missed something, if I misspoke or anything like that, let us know. Like I said, we're always learning. If we're not learning, we're getting dumber. And we'll catch you next time. Thank you.